Hi, I'm Andrea.
And I'm Sarah, and we're from Peanut Buttered Blog.
Welcome to our Spoonful of Comfort series. Today we're going to be making some delicious pumpkin cupcakes with maple frosting. Okay, we're going to start by putting all the dry ingredients into a large mixing bowl and whisking them together.
Great. So what are we putting in?
Okay, so we've got some cinnamon, ground ginger, allspice, and some coarse salt. So we're just going to pop that in. Do you want to grab the whisk?
I can grab the whisk.
Okay, so we started with 2 cups of flour in the bowl and we've added our spices. We've got some baking powder and baking soda. Chuck those in and give it a good whisk.
Okay. It already smells so good. You can already smell the spices coming through there.
Yeah.
And you can find all the ingredients in the description box. That's done. So I'll just set it aside over here.
And we'll move to our mixer. Okay, so we're going to take the bowl from the freestanding mixer and add brown sugar, regular sugar, 4 eggs which we've just lightly beaten, and some butter which we have melted and just let cool down a little bit.
So at what stage are we adding the pumpkin?
Pumpkin goes in very last. So once we've mixed these together, we'll add all the dry ingredients and then we'll add the pumpkin, and then it starts to smell really amazing. Nice and festive for autumn. Okay, so we'll fit it into the mixer, pop that down, and we'll just mix to combine.
So we're putting it on a slow setting.
I just start slow just to get things going, and then we can punch it up a notch. Okay, so we've got those ingredients mixed up a little bit. So we're going to grab our dry ingredients and we're just going to pop them in a little bit at a time so we don't end up in a cloud of flour. So just a little bit.
Okay.
Going to get that mixing again, and then we'll just repeat. And the last bit of flour.
And it goes there.
Beautiful. There we go. Okay, and the last thing we're going to add is our pumpkin, the best bit.
So actually the first time that I ever tasted pumpkin was at Thanksgiving when I lived in LA. And now I'm quite a fiend for pumpkin, especially around this time of year.
Okay, and we're done. Okay, and one last mix.
So it's a really gorgeous orangey colour, which really reminds me of autumn. I love this time of year.
Okay, so we've preheated the oven to 175 and we've lined some muffin trays with some really cute little cupcake cases. So we're all ready to go. So we're just going to...
Oh, messy.
That's okay, it gives it a rustic, homemade kind of feel.
Okay.
Another really great tool for doing this, if you have one, is an ice cream scoop. Makes it really, really easy for putting the batter into the cupcake cases.
So these are now ready for the oven.
Okay, we're going to pop them in for 20 to 25 minutes.
So these are out the oven and we've left them to cool completely. And now, what are we going to do, Andrea?
We're going to get this little gadget, which is actually an apple corer, but we're going to use it to take little holes out of the cupcakes so that we can fill them up with frosting. So it's just a bit more exciting when you take a bite out of them. Okay?
Okay.
So you just push down and twist, and hopefully they'll come out. Yay!
And you don't go all the way down to the bottom?
No, you only take out a little bit. I mean, you could if you wanted to, but we're just going to take out a little bit. Otherwise, we might run out of frosting.
Okay.
So we're just going to do that for all of them.
So what's in the frosting, Andrea?
Well, it's going to be a cream cheese frosting, so we're going to do about 2/3 cream cheese to 1/3 unsalted butter. The most important thing to remember is to have them at room temperature, otherwise you will end up with cream cheese lumps in your frosting, which we don't want. We'll just beat the cream cheese and the butter together until they're light and fluffy. That's looking good, so we can stop that for a sec. We're going to add a teaspoon of good quality vanilla extract and a teaspoon of maple syrup. Really good quality, proper maple syrup.
From Canada?
Yes.
Where you're from?
Yes. There we go. Okay, now we're going to add icing sugar. Now I find the easiest way to do that is do it in bits and pieces so you don't end up in a cloud of icing sugar, and I also find it easier to mix it in with the spatula a little bit first, otherwise you'll just end up with icing sugar all over your face.
And that would look silly.
It would. So let's take it out for a second. We'll add, this is 2 cups of icing sugar which we've sifted, so there's hopefully not going to be too many lumps. And I just like to get the mixing going a little bit. And last little bit. So once we've just kind of got the mixing started, then we'll put it back onto the mixer.
It's ready?
Yeah, looks good to me. Okay, so we've just gotten a disposable piping bag and fitted it with a star tip, just snipped off the end.
Are you doing a good job?
Off to a great start.
I'm sure if I was doing it, it would be much messier. So these cakes look like they're going to turn out amazing. If you want other amazing recipes, such as this, please click the subscribe button.
Okay. We're going to start with piping the frosting into the little holes and then moving out from there. So just squeezing and using another hand as a guide.
That looks really good. That looks so good, I cannot wait to eat it.
There we go. Should we give one a try before I finish icing?
I think we should. Okay. I'll try this one.
Pretty good?
Yeah, it's really good. Really good. Okay, so should we finish off icing these?
We'll finish these
Feels
up.
like you're probably not doing a good job.
And we hope you'll join us next time. Thanks.
Bye.